Welcome back, everyone. Okay, let's get this puppy looking really bad. Okay, the first thing I need to do is get this thing completely clear coated so all the decals are covered and they'll be protected from when I do the weathering so they won't chip off or anything like that. All right, let's get that done first. Just using this acrylic gloss varnish, and then when everything's all done, weathering everything, I'll put the dull coat, the matte varnish on over top, and that will complete the whole model. Okay, so it is all done. I just gotta let that set overnight and then we can start weathering. Woo! Okay, so this thing has had a chance to set overnight. Everything's all sealed in nicely. Looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna go around all the edges and darken them down a bit, make them look dirty and grimy and gritty. So I got this really watered down stuff here. I'm going to do this first. Getting that kind of an effect, because you know gravity's pulling the water down this way, and when you go underneath it's pulling it down that way, so it's in the reverse order underneath. Looking pretty good. There we go with the weathering for the top here. Not quite done yet. I gotta wait for this to dry, and then I'll do some darker images here around this area where they're going down. And then I got the battle damage here. I'm going to paint that on. There, here, underneath. So just the weathering is just the first part. So I just got to do the bottom half. And then this thing will be pretty much done. Okay, now that we are underneath, the watermark lines are going to have to go this way because it's underneath and gravity's pulling the weathering that way. And with all that weathering done, I can get on to doing the battle damage areas here now. Just going to use some flat black in the worst areas, and then to lighten it up as it goes out farther from the battle damage, I use this here, around it, smear it, all that stuff. Let's get this done. I'm also adding a little bit of a rust color here. You can see how much more of an effect it adds to the model. Looks really good. There we go. Ship is all weathered up there now. Just got to go do the Del coat so it's not so shiny. And the model is complete. Just using this matte varnish here. Okay, I got a bunch of items here to make for whatever unit, like the Falcon's plugged into, getting recharged or whatever. I have the wiring going right in, and a bunch of switches on the back here. So I got the switches there, and I have a 5-volt regulator to lower the amperage to the rest of the lights. You don't need this on the engines because they have to be at 12 volts in order to light up. It's just to make it a little bit easier for those LEDs so that they'd actually last long. So I got a bunch of scrap stuff here from other model builds. I'm just gonna put onto this thing here and just make it look like something. I guess with this, I'm just gonna glue these two halves together. I know, looks pretty silly. But I'm gonna get it all painted and everything first here. So I'll have the wiring going through here. So I have like a switch. Or was it 5? I think it's 5. So like one here, one, 2, 3, 4, 5. And probably have like the main power coming out the side here for everything to plug into. There we go, got those all cut out for the switches. That's ready for the power input. The hole for all the lighting going into, hook up the switches. Just going to do some soldering and get that in place. Okay, so I got the cable coming out here, got it painted, so just gotta let that set. And I got the other whatever that unit is out there all painted. It's drying right now, and then we can start installing the wires and the switches and everything. Okay, so we got the wiring coming out here. It'll go into this. Got all the things there for the switches and for the power. So this will feed in through that hole there, which will go to the switches. Now, this 5-volt regulator will be going on to everything but the engines, the engine lighting. Because the engine lighting needs its full 12-volt power source. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to run each line separately in and hook it up to a switch until I get them all hooked on. Got the power plug in there. I just got to use my Gorilla Glue and get that all in there nice and tight. So I got a little piece of thing here to keep this from twisting just in case. And I got a really well packed full of glue there. Just gotta let that set for a few hours. And then I can run these lines one by one through here, hook them up to each switch, and then of course run the lines to the power, and it's gonna look good. Okay, so I got all the lighting, the switches there. This very top one here is for the engines, cockpit, and all the other ones. The engine ones are on their own line here, which go directly to the power source. And the other ones all tie in together, which going through the 5-volt regulator here. So just need to do a light test, make sure everything's working. Okay, light test. Engines are on. Ooh, you see I got a little bit of putty I need to do there. But yeah, and let's see. Ooh, yeah, cockpit all lights up. That's good, that's good. Not bad. Gun turrets there. Got the entrance there. Then we got all the lower pot light lighting there. Then we got the landing gear lighting. And on the very front up here, spotlights on the front. Ding, ding, ding. There we go. Okay, a little bit of touch up there I got to do after this paint sets. There and under there where the light was bleeding through. Looks good though. Well, everyone, that is it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. It was a lot of fun putting together. This thing turned out really well. Please like, subscribe, comment, don't forget to share, and click that notification bell for any future uploads. I'll see you all again later in the next build. Bye-bye.